We're about a month or two into Ravenclaw, or has said, legitimately. We got the mental bodies up and running. We're like mental body 14. We just finished that I hate myself, don't step on snails. It's kind of a requirement. That plus the Hierophant initiation. Maybe some of the Lilith Potter. To really be a Seraphim. There's a crossover here. Like the Ravenclaws aren't allowed to be weak, insignificant, no boundary, useless, spineless snakes. They have to pass Gabera. And Gabera has to pass Hesed. To an extent. So we share. In the first initiation, it just tapped out on me. All right, let's start again. In the first initiation video, we missed out on the key. And maybe some of us are so tired and exhausted by the time we end Gabera. And all of those dragon eggs, all of those meditations, there are just so many of them. Some of you guys are drowning me out right now because you saw the Ravenclaw page and saw the list. 200 meditations, 9 months of intellectual superiority. And then there's a whole reading list. Oh wait, let's backtrack because there's a Seraphim list also. And many of those are like, here is the planet situation and action plans. Here is comedy, writing, ability to adapt, ability to handle and cope with horrible situations in life, like someday a bird might poop on you, or who moved my cheese? Because the Seraphim's always at war. There are also books like the Book of the Five Rings, again, The Art of War, and Bushido. My favorite statement of Gabera was this. Lucifer is coming in right now because he wants it to be his. The best defense is better than a good offense. The best defense, and you will surely win. A good defense, and you will surely win. A bad defense, you will lose, and you may die, but you will still be better. That means winning comes at the price, comes from a moral place, instead of at the cost of win. Maybe like a Slytherin or an Elohim, same thing. I need to be right. How about be right? On the inside. That quote was from Lucifer Yoda. It came through in the Yesod. Yesod. It came through one night when I was sleeping on the couch. I know I have this in another video. Maybe 2 other videos, but it's so profound, I keep on repeating it. There are quotes in life that you will hear redundantly from specific individuals or teachers or gurus. Teresa Ibis's was, empty your cup, 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 empty your cup. Like a robot. Stars was, I am my commitments, not my feelings. 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 Okay, both of those instructors deeply needed to register what they were communicating onto themselves. Stars, I am not my feelings. Man, in the astral plane, all she is feelings. So you know it was just useless. But the one I will keep repeating is this. And I know on the inside I'm saying it for myself. And at least this one's honorable. The best defense is better than a good offense. A good defense and you will surely win. A bad defense, you will lose and you may die. But you will still be better. It is better to live from that place in your heart, even from the bottom of the clippeth. It burns red in Gaberah with life and God. And you may feel like a weak, homeless person, an insignificant mouse, trying to do the best work you can do. And taking attack from all angle. And it's still better to go down, fighting for what's right, than win. I had another quote, fell off my tongue, because Lucifer reminded me of this one. No! I don't want to forget the good other quote. Oh. It's the same. It's just another way of viewing it. When I was in the bathtub, when I was sitting in Tiferet getting the downloads for Gaberah, I was getting counseled by a group of samurai or martial artists from Japan. They were dressed in their white robes. And they were very well manicured and postured and trained, but highly severe. What they said was, take the dagger and stick it in your gut. If you can Bushido, you can live. Let me say that again. If you can Bushido, you can live. Now, we started off this Kabbalah class with the same teaching from Charlie. If you can approach life like you're about to die or kill yourself, maybe you can actually change or live from the soul. Do what you were meant to do. Say what you want to say because it needs to get said. Otherwise, you're just going to die and wilt inside, hidden, like a nothing and a nobody for eternity, playing by societal rules and standards and never getting to live for yourself, your whole self. Not that Slytherin narcissist looking in the mirror, that self. If you can Bushido, you can live. And this was what it was, is approach war. Like, you're gonna win. And if you aren't, take yourself out. And you win. Gaber is above the heart. Please remember that. It takes heart to put in a fight. That's Rudy. That's Braveheart. Okay, so all law, all justice, all fighting for what's right, heart, and action. Remember that. All right. We didn't get our key yet. I'm going to tell you a story about this key. It's the key of accountability. When I downloaded it, I was getting stabbed constantly in the astral planes from Star or other people. Accountability. And for me, it was so clear. Accountability for justice and self-action and making sure your defense is properly set. You have your ducks in a row. Everything is prepared. You look orderly, disciplined, well-mannered, trained, secure, steadfast, stoic, strong, healthy. And Star came in. Accountability for who is going to get knife raped by my astral self. Like she was in an authority position to hold people accountable to get knife raped. At the same space in the astral planes that my current physical body was residing. That was the level of Star's spiritual mastery. I'm going to hold people accountable to get knife raped. Like she was the authority of the ruler of karma and the deliverer of justice. And mine was like art of war technique, self-mastery, accountability. I need you guys to understand this, because how people twist a word is every single inch of their energy, intent, their soul. It shows their depth of spiritual development and maturity. I was so offended by Star's reaction in the astral plane. It was when I actually developed the intuitive hit that this woman is definitely a demon. And nothing higher than that. So, accountability, but we're going to caveat it with A&R accountability. A&R level accountability. And that's where you get seraphed. A&R accountability. Because that's actually Gryffindor. Not some demonic twist of the word or phrase to serve her own lust or egoic agenda. Let's not pretend that she doesn't have it. So we're going to call for the dragons and the House of Kamael to come back. We're going to make sure, and we didn't do this last time, that our giraffe burns into a seraphim and clippeth id. A fiery serpent with wings, so that all our snake is cooked out. So from the tail, it turns to fire. From the lowest chakras, it turns to fire. The wings turn to fire. Maybe it's a griffin. Same thing. The head turns to fire, so that all the Slytherin DNA gets cooked out. And then all I hear is, I didn't even know you cooked out your snake brain. And yet you are a master who knows everything. Cook out everything in your throat. Your high heart should be glowing, hopefully. Maybe your low heart needed some mending. Maybe you got a little bit by doing some of the Hesed work. And you let all the gassy air bubbles of ectoplasmic identity Clipith vomit come through and get burned out, purified. You feel it in your feet. And I'm still getting bits of star on the astral plane. It's slowly going away. Still there. So we're going to ask for House of Kamael, Archangel Kamael, to come through with the key of accountability, but A&R accountability, and then wrap it around our neck. Like a necklace. We're going to stand in front of a door. And over the door it says Cabot Draconis, which is the dragon's head. The head of the dragon. Because we are in Gryffindor now. The Seraphim. Stick it in the door, open the door, and enjoy your initiation into the Seraphim. It's an initiation. And remember, this is just the children's program. Polly Wren out.